everyone.
What's up guys, Unofficial MCU here, hope you're all doing well, and in this video we have an update for Avengers 5, the Kang Dynasty. We of course are going to go ahead, we're going to hop right on into it. In this video we are going to be taking a read from the direct article. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well as a read following recent backlash to recent MCU projects, both shows and movies alike, and reports of behind the scenes troubles. Avengers, the Kang Dynasty has faced a major development loss and issue moving forward. Due to the behind-the-scenes difficulties, the COVID-19 pandemic, and the recent Hollywood strikes, Marvel Studios has faced plenty of difficulty across the multiversal saga for the MCU, as it paves the way to Avengers 5 and 6, set to be even bigger movies than Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. And so, once dated for May and November 2025 releases, the next Avengers blockbusters now won't be coming out until May of 2026 and May of 2027, following a series of delays, pushing those two movies back. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania writer Jeff Levinus and Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings director Destin Daniel Cretton were once set to develop Avengers 5, but the former parted ways with the project after the backlash to his last MCU project, Quantumania. And so, even more unfortunate now, according to a new report from Deadline.com, Shang-Chi director Destin Daniel Cretton has also stepped back as a director for his duties for Avengers: The Kang Dynasty and will no longer helm the 2026 MCU blockbuster. Cretton reportedly exited the project on ambiental terms to maintain focus on his other upcoming MCU projects, which includes Shang-Chi 2 and Disney Plus's Wonder Man, on which he will executive produce and direct the first two episodes. The Shang-Chi director was also announced to be directing Avengers 5 in July of last year, 2022, but over a year later, he has now stepped back following a halt to Wonder Man's production due to the writers and actors strike, although the Wonder Man's Disney Plus show should be up and going by the end of the year or the beginning of 2024 with its production and filming, as most, not just MCU projects, but like a lot of projects out there, TV shows and movies are set to resume their productions after the holidays. And so the question remains, who's now going to be the director of Avengers 5, and why did the director Daniel Cretton actually, well, step back? It really just seems at the end of the day that, for one, he just has other projects going on, like Shang-Chi 2 and the Wonder Man Disney Plus shows, even though those are more directly happening like right now, and that the Avengers Kang Dynasty movie is a little bit more farther out. I still think that he could have totally taken on Avengers Kang Dynasty, and I think that there's more of a reason behind that. And so, following Destin Daniel Cretton's exit to Avengers 5, one has to wonder who Marvel Studios will turn next to take for the reins of Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. And will they abandon their plans to have a separate director for Avengers Secret Wars, or unify the two Avengers blockbusters under one creative vision, similar to what they did with the Russo brothers with Infinity War and Endgame? As Marvel Studios suffers through a tough time, the studio may look to return to what had worked in the past and seek out the Russo brothers, actually, to directors behind Infinity War and Endgame, to cultivate a saga once again for Avengers 5 and 6, Secret Wars and the Kang Dynasty, even though they've denied any involvement and wanting to pursue anything else in the MCU, finding closure within the Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. Looking at some of the MCU's more recent directional talent though, Loki Season 2 filmmakers Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead may be contenders actually. After all, the studio has now entrusted the pair with 3 major Disney Plus shows, in which the latest, being Loki Season 2, even laid the groundwork for more Kang and multiversal chaos, and its writing was really much on point and expanding the story but also staying within its own realm of just the Loki show. The pair also recently told comicbook.com that they would be open to making a Marvel Studios movie and coming outside of the realm of just the Disney Plus shows based on their history with their independent feature films. They say that, and quote, "You know, that's funny, is we come from independent feature films, so we come from movies. I mean, there's absolutely no telling what our future holds." Ending that quote right there, just being very open to the overall idea of moving up to bigger and better with directing movies. I'm not saying that Disney Plus shows suck and that they're like not good or anything of that nature. I think Loki Season 2, and 1 for that matter, proves that perfect point of how they are much very good, and how they can actually outweigh movies as well for the MCU. One other option could be the Black Panther filmmaker Ryan Coogler, the absolute legend, who had once been rumored to direct Secret Wars at one point. While his focus at the time of the rumors was purely on finishing up on Wakanda Forever and the Black Panther trilogy, perhaps he may have some interest in this new Avengers vacancy, and it's definitely one I think that he could tackle with the world building that he was able to pull off in Wakanda Forever and also in the first Black Panther movie. As Marvel will want a proven director on that job, somebody that's experienced with it. Regardless, with 2.5 years still to go until the Kang Dynasty, development still is in the early stages, and production unlikely is to begin for well over a year. The loss of Destin Daniel Cretton as the director hopefully won't be much of a setback for the project, and they'll be able to keep up with it and maintain that release date, won't have to shift it around anymore. This here all being said, guys, let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. What do you guys want to see with the future of the MCU, and especially with the Kang Dynasty? Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions and theories in the comment section down below. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial MCU. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Peace out.